that gonna stay? Please stay. Please don't move. All right, you wait there. Wait for everybody to get here. I'll be back. I gotta clean up my fucking porch. Come on, Dynor. Time to get rid of these pants. They do not fit. These pants are falling off of my ass. Holy shit. Hi guys. Hello. How's it going? 2 streams in one day, I know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, honestly. If I'm gonna look at myself, I'm gonna have to do something else with it. There we go. I've looked at myself too much today. I'm starting to get too self-critical. That's what happens when you stare at yourself for hours and hours and hours and hours at a time. That flash fried was very good. Great job, Paul. I knew it was gonna be a good one. I have fun with that flash fried, yo. How's the hurricane over here? It's not here yet. Front edge of the shit is supposed to start tonight. It's supposed to get real bad by like tomorrow evening and all through Saturday. We're just watching all the updates and shit. Dude, can I put my feet up here? Not really. It's not very comfy. This rail was just a little lower. This would be pretty comfy. Double dose, yes. I guess so. So yeah, I don't know, dude. If shit gets real wild tomorrow, I probably won't be making my way over to TJ's house, so we'll probably be rescheduling for like Saturday or Sunday or some shit for the show. So there's a chance that like things get real crazy tomorrow. Who knows? I don't fucking care. I'm driving 21 hours to Texas tomorrow. Shit. Probably half of that is in Texas too. Texas is fucking huge. You're at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk? Dude, I'm jealous. I like Santa Cruz. Go see if they still have that big ass arcade over there, man. I haven't been there in years, but there used to be like this huge warehouse that had like every arcade machine that I ever knew about in it. You should go check that shit out. I mean, 21 hours, you just gotta be careful, Sarah. I did that once from California to San Antonio, Texas, and I almost died, so. Just, you know, play it by ear. It's doable. I know 21 straight is doable, because I did it. But it can be dangerous. You're gonna be real fatigued by the halfway point, you know, and that's when it gets dangerous. Watching The Phantom Menace. I'm on 22 and was 2. I'm 22 and was 2 when the movie came out in theaters. Did you go see it in person with a big crowd? Yeah, I did. That movie, when did it come out? Yeah, I don't remember. I think it came out like 97, 98, something like that. 99. That sounds right. I would have been a teenager, and I went and saw it in the theater. I think on day 1. I don't think I saw the first showing of it, but it was a packed-ass theater. Yeah, 99. I really don't mind a long drive, to be honest with you. I'm pretty good at long drives, but when you start getting into the full, solid 24 straight of driving or 21 straight of driving, that puts you in a whole different, like, tax bracket, you know what I mean? Like, that's a whole different kind of drive. The only other time that I did a drive like that was when I came back from Ohio. I drove from Ohio all the way through to Texas, and I almost died that time too. I was coming out of Austin. We were almost home, man. It was me and Ashley. We'd rented a car up in Ohio because, like, I didn't really know how long I was going to stay in Ohio when I was there. I think I was planning on going for like 2 weeks, and I ended up staying a month. And finally, we were just like, we gotta go. Like, I gotta go get an apartment in Texas, and I gotta go. Like, we gotta get some shit. We gotta get home. But a plane ticket was so fucking expensive, so I just rented a car, which was expensive too, but not as expensive as 2 plane tickets. Last minute, so. But that was a crazy fucking drive, dude. I was right outside of Austin, almost to San Antonio, and I was doing that shit on the freeway where I was like, shit. Okay. Let's. Yeah. All right. I'm fine. All right. That when you start getting to that point, like, you are literally driving asleep. That's not good. I made it. Only because I woke Ashley up. She was dead, asleep, and I poked her and I was like, "You gotta fucking slap me or turn on. You gotta do something. You gotta keep me awake, because we've got like 45 minutes to go, and I'm not gonna make it." And she just kept poking me till we got there. I rented a hotel room because I didn't have an apartment yet, so we went and returned the car, and then went directly from there to a hotel. And I don't even remember what hotel it was. I just walked in there and I just threw my card at them and was like, "Give me a bed." Just do meth before the big drive. Hey, good advice as always, Joanne. Dope shirt, sparking one in celebration of catching you live. Hoping your day is decent. Hey, same back to you, buddy. What a nice sentiment. What a nice fella. Should have given you roadhead for the last 45 minutes. I don't think she was in any mood. Neither was I, to be honest. I don't want no roadhead. I just wanted to get home. I wanted bed. That's what I wanted. And she stayed up with me for most of it. She, crashed out probably the last 4 or 5 hours of it, maybe, on and off. Like, she was right there with me. You ever gotten roadhead? I did once, yes. I did get roadhead one time. I didn't really enjoy it all that much. It felt very dangerous. I mean, I enjoyed it, but you know what I mean. I don't know that it's something I would want again, to be honest with you. It felt very risky. That's why it's fun? Oh, okay. Fair enough. I mean, it was kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, but it was scary too. Studies show driving with no sleep is worse than driving tipsy. I believe it, dude. I believe it. Imagine getting into a wreck while getting roadhead, though. Yeah, that's fucking horrible, dude. Because, like, you're probably going to be fine because you're still buckled in, but whoever the head E is, or the header is, they're going to be fucked. That's death. What if they bite down, like, as the wreck starts, and just bite your wiener off, too? See, there's too much going on. There's too much going on. She's decapitated. You might be emasculated. That's just... Is it really worth it? Like, I can wait 15 minutes, honey. Let's get back to the house. You can do whatever you want. Almost died while driving to Denver. Fell asleep behind the wheel like 5 times. Yeah. It happens. cruise control plus roadhead. I mean, I guess that could help a little, but let's be honest. You still, like, even if the cruise control is on, you need to be able to, like, react. You can't have your eyes rolling back and shit. You still can't see the, you know, the truck that slammed on its brakes ahead of you if you're like, even if you've got the fucking, you know what I mean? Even if you've got the cruise control, bro. Tesla autopilot. Oh yeah. See, that's when roadhead really becomes a thing. It becomes something that's attainable, I think, and safely so. Is when we finally switch over to these self-driving cars, because then, I mean, what does it matter, right? You can just be like, you know, take us to the forum or whatever. All right, 45 minutes to the forum. Zzz, all right, roadhead time. What's the point then? I don't know. Getting roadhead, I guess. Road beard? Just have road sex at that point. You could. I mean, people do that too, you know. I mean, there has to be like a size, like, match, though. You can't be like, two big ass people ain't gonna be road humping, you know. But if you're a bigger dude and you got a smaller girlfriend, yeah, that can happen. I rode made out like that one time. I had a friend in high school that I kind of dated a little bit towards the end of high school. We didn't really date. We just kind of made out a bunch of times. But she was 4'11". And one time we were driving back from this thing, and she just unbuckled her seatbelt, straddled me, and made out with me while I was driving down the road. That was kind of hot. I think I enjoyed that more than the roadhead, honestly. That was pretty cool. Dangerous, though. But she was a Smurf, so it didn't matter. My old manager from work had sex while driving. Take some balls. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get there. Bus head? Sounds a little shady. Were you still able to see the road? Not really. You know, I peaked when I had to, but I was enjoying what was happening. That's so much more dangerous than road. Hey, whatever you say. I don't know. I don't know how you come up with that risk assessment. They both sound horribly fucking. They both sound terribly dangerous. I wouldn't recommend doing either of them, honestly. Bus head sounds a little cracky, not gonna lie. Yeah. If you feel the car hitting something, turn the wheel and go another way. It's easy. Yeah. Well, like, we were on the freeway. So, you know, the freeway, like, on the right-hand shoulder, you've got that zzz, the wake-up strip, you know? So I was just using that. Taking a glance every, you know, 20 seconds or so. Like, all right, we're still good. Let's go. It's the most public place you've done it. In a pool at a party. It wasn't technically in public, I guess, but there were a lot of people around. Well, maybe that's not the most public place. I've never done it in public. I've never done anything like that, but I've gotten busy at parties before. Once in the pool, twice in the pool. What was the other time? Oh, this one was probably the most voyeuristic thing I've ever done. So we had a huge party, and it was one of those flop parties where everybody, like, no, there wasn't enough rooms for everybody, so everybody just kind of passed out, and I ended up having sex there in the middle of a room with a bunch of other drunk people, half of which I know for a fact were just pretending to be asleep through it, probably, to be cool, you know. I'm thankful for that, because I remember it being really good. This has been a sex Highdeology so far. I didn't watch the Magic School Bus, dude, so that meme is lost on me. You haven't had sex at all? It's okay, dude. It'll happen, don't worry. Or it won't. Sexiology, I guess, huh? I used to work at a bar and we get laid in the toilets. They were good times. Gross, dude. That's hot, but gross. What are you sipping on? Water. Water's all I drink now. I don't drink shit other than water. Yeah, I've never fucked in a bathroom. Well, all right, I take that back. But it was my own bathroom. Number one, not a public restroom. Right? So that's better. Would you consider dating a dude now that you're single? I'm not considering dating anybody right now, bro. Done it in a dressing room. I fooled around in a dressing room once, but I've never done the dirty deed. You should date TJ. No, thank you. Very unimpressive lack of doobiness, Bucko. Sorry, man. I don't really smoke as much as I used to anymore. I mean, we still call this Highdeology, but Paul has trimmed back his smoking schedule. A couple days a week. Single as a Pringle. Why is that? I was just getting kind of, I don't know, just kind of tired of it, I guess. To a certain extent, this may come as a shocker to you, but people that smoke daily, like me, are oftentimes just avoiding things. And I thought that it might be a good time for me to not be so avoidant in my life and to start taking some steps towards positivity and shit. So that's what I did. I didn't quit. I probably never quit. I love the sticky stuff, but it's not every day now. A couple times a week, 3 times a week. You know, smoke a J or something. It's cheaper that way too. Yeah, it's something that I really want to. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time. Yeah, it does eat up money quick too. I shall smoke a doobie in honor of positivity. Hey, good for you, buddy. I might have one tonight with the guys before the spaghetti dinner. TJ is cooking this old New Orleans recipe. There used to be this Italian restaurant in the quarter called Schwegman's, and it got destroyed with Katrina, but somebody preserved their old, sauce and meatball and spaghetti recipe. So TJ's making that. Me and Scotty are heading over there. We're gonna film a little spaghetti feast tonight. What up, Tommy? How you doing, bro? You gonna come to our meetup or what? Coming to the meetup, Tommy? You gotta come to the meetup, bro. It's gonna be awesome. New Orleans, my friend. New Orleans. It's a little hometown meetup. Man, I remember when you moved to Seattle and was high as fuck with a stoner laugh every other word. Yeah. I mean, I was pretty much that until a few weeks ago. But, I mean, the stoner laugh doesn't go away. That's part of my natural laugh pattern. My national laugh pattern, dude. That's a good indie band name. National Laugh Pattern. You can steal it. It's going to be in early September, Tommy. If you stay tuned, I don't know what exactly the date is. Maybe somebody in the fucking chat that's a patron will tell you. But it's early September. National Laugh Pattern, the self-titled EP. I live close, so I have no excuse to buy a ticket to the New Orleans meetup. Yeah, you got to come, dude. It's going to be a blast for sure. These meetups always are a blast. And this one will be in the same vein as the last LA meetup, where you guys get some live show and then we just come down off the stage directly and start chilling with you guys, you know? And we'll be there until they kick us out, which in New Orleans won't be till fucking way late. So it'll be good times, man. Is it 21 plus? Yes. All of our meetups are 21 plus, except for the Big Chief meetup. Only half of that was 21 plus. We chilled at the Big Chief. I guess that could have been all ages, but then we went to a bar afterwards. Maybe you'll take my cornbread. Your cornbread? I don't want your cornbread. Thank you. I'll pass on your cornbread. Well, fuck Carmelo. You got a ways to go. You got like 3 years. We'll all be dead by then. You'll never make it to a meetup. Midwest meetup win. I wouldn't hold my breath, dude. After this meetup, I would say that there's a very good chance that our next meetup after this one will be in New York City or LA or Chicago. I guess Chicago would be a Midwest meetup, right? So that's really the only city even close to that we're considering. Another LA meetup, definitely in the cards. A New York City meetup. I've wanted to do that since back in the DP days, and we've had people begging us to do an NYC meetup. So that's probably going to be the one that we're going to do next. Yeah, New York City would be real dope. I named my cars after you guys in remembrance. That's cool. Why can't I find the Chris Kattan Will Wheaton episode? Dude, I don't know. Don't ask me. Maybe it got flagged or something. Utah meetup at the Salt Lake City Temple. That would be cool. A magic underwear meetup. We could do that. Maybe at the end of that meetup, you guys could all kill me and then have them baptize me post-mortem so that I go to the Mormon heaven. Would you accept a vinyl? Of course. People have brought me little gifts and stuff, and I always accept them very gratefully. Peyton brought me some shirts. This is one of them to the last little mini meetup thing that we did. A dude brought me some plutonium one time. I still have that. He brought me a tiny little thing of plutonium in a glass vial. So I have some plutonium. Isn't that cool? People will bring like pictures and stuff. Yeah. A Festus meetup. No, dude. No. That's borderline ban worthy. One time you dropped your mom's magic undies and she yelled at you. They're not supposed to touch the ground, aren't they? They're supposed to stay clean, right? Some weed for some bath water. You don't want no bath water. Yeah, I know the magic undies are supposed to be treated very respectfully. You're never supposed to put them on the ground. Oh, you did it on purpose. You were lashing out. I didn't know that about you, Sarah. You're an ex-Mormon. You're a Mormon kid. You probably have brought it up when we've talked Mormons before. Maybe not. I'm glad you escaped, or at least it seems like you escaped. You suggested Roadhead earlier, so I'm assuming you're no longer a Mormon. That makes me happy. Yeah, if you were a Mormon, you wouldn't be allowed to watch this shit. I mean, I take a bath every once in a blue moon. I like to just, like, when my back hurts, I'll take a bath. Like, sometimes it feels really nice to just take a hot bath, just soak for a few minutes. But yeah, I'm a shower guy. What's more sacred to Mormons, the American flag or their underwear? I think I could probably answer that by saying their underwear. Like, the Mormons have a history of being at odds with the American government. Like, I'm sure that they're very supportive now in modern days, but there's still probably some... Little did she know my hands are more unholy than the ground. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Look out. Epsom salts in a tub are a nice treat once in a while, just like doobies. Yeah, I've done Epsom salts in the bath. Is the title a call for help? No, it's just a lyric, bro. Never read anything into the titles that I choose for these. I literally sit down and I close my eyes and I let my brain wander, and whatever lyric or stupid phrase pops into my head, that becomes the name, you know? And today it was this. Today it was this one. Tomorrow it shall be another. Utah's small today because the U.S. kept chipping away at its land when it was a territory to marginalize the Mormons. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the Mormons had a whole war with the United States government. So, something tells me that in their ideology, there's probably a little bit of Mormonism first, USA second. Courtney Love's right behind me. Oh, no. That would be scarier than like a demon or a slimy swamp monster or something. If it was Courtney Love back there. Oof. Don't get me started. Paul, I think you'd be a good politician. I disagree. I think I would be a horrible, horrible, horrible politician. But I appreciate the overarching sense of, whatever from that. Hey, how are you? Is that why there's a lot of militias, NRA types who are Mormons? That explains a lot. Maybe. I don't know, dude. I'm not a Mormon historian, so I really don't know. I know a little bit about Mormons, but not much. I know about the magic underwear. I know about the war. I know they're in Utah. I know they believe they get a planet after they die. Not a planet, but like they get to populate planets. It's a trend with zealous Christians in general to be conservative. Yes, thank you for that statement. Pimp Monk has started to lose weight. I know. I'm aware. And didn't he quit smoking too? Pimp Monk. Pimp Monk taking charge of his health. That's good. Hey, Ashley, you guys aren't going to get any of this hurricane as far as San Antonio, probably. I think Houston's going to get it, though. You guys might get, like, some rain or some shit, maybe. Probably not, though. It doesn't look like it's going to go that far. Yeah, we're going to get slapped tomorrow with the big dog. They're, like, saying that we might get, like, a 1 or 2 feet of rain. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, dude. I'd like Pimp Monk to be around for a little longer. I would like Pimp Monk to outlive me if possible. Of course we're still friends. A breakup is no reason to destroy a friendship. That's a lesson that I didn't learn until this year. Dinor is good. You want to see him? Come here, buddy. Where you at? Come here. We got a request from your mom. Your mom wants to see you. There he is. He's doing real good. He smells nice, too. You smell so good. You smell so handsome. Kisses from Mama. All right, go get your bone. Hey, what are you doing, Bert? I don't know. Everybody loves Dinor, dude. Who doesn't want to love Dinor? He's just so lovable. Yeah, Dinor is a real one for sure. You've always wanted to experience a hurricane? All right. Well, move down where I'm at. You'll get one eventually. Back to sexology for a moment. Would you consider rimming? Which direction? I guess the answer is yes. I guess the answer is yes. I guess the direction clarification is not necessary. I'd consider it. Dealer's choice. Oh, shit. Let's clone him and populate the world with dinosaurs. I like that idea, honestly. I could replace all the dogs in the world with dinosaurs. You have to be a patron to purchase tickets. Also, there's a ticket info on Twitter or Patreon. Sorry, I haven't seen or heard any info. We released it to the patrons a little early, so they got first crack at the tickets. But we're going to announce it publicly, I think, on the Friday show. So just stay tuned. Trust me, there'll be plenty of tickets left. We're just giving our patrons first crack. I'm going to switch out my clone with the original when you're not looking. I won't know the difference. That's the best thing about a clone. I'll never see it coming. It's definitely possible maybe when DFF takes off. I think DFF already took off to a certain extent. I mean, we're not like the most famous dudes in the world, but 3 guys are able to live, you know, on the proceeds from DFF. I feel like it's a pretty successful show already. Of course, we all want it to be bigger. Some of the ideas that we have for the show require it to be bigger. So when did you get your ear pierced? Never know. I've had it for a long time. I just don't always wear shit in it, and I recently got like the gauging kit or whatever and gauged it back to a 2. I think I'm gonna stop right here, and when these heal, they're still pretty sore from the stretching. A little sore. They're actually way better today. But when these heal, I'm gonna put some barrels in and be done, I think. You guys will get where you want to be. I don't know if that's true, because I think that if we ever did get to where we want to be now, we'd want to be somewhere else, you know? That's part of the like joy and also part of the terrifying nature of owning your own business. You know what I mean? Is like, I mean, maybe some people go into it with like, I just want this, and as soon as I get this, I'll be happy. But for me, having a stake in what I do, having a stake in the company that I work with and that I help to found, that means I'm never satisfied. You know what I mean? I always want it to be bigger. I always want it to be better. I always want more people to be looking at it, you know? So, a septum piercing. I asked somebody about that recently because I have my septum pierced. I'd probably have to get it repoked, you know, because it's probably healed most of the way up, but it wouldn't be that bad of a piercing. And I thought about getting it, you know, reopened again, but I was asking somebody about it, and they said, no, you've already got enough nose. You don't need to draw any more attention to that nose. And I was like, you know what? Those are words of wisdom right there. It's the positive and the negative of capitalism. You're never satisfied. Yep. Ain't it the truth? Ugh. Have you ever considered not coming into my chat anymore? I hope so, because you won't be. Wear a chicken bone through your schnoz. Ooh, yeah, go old school with it. No, I think I'm cool on the piercings. I had a lot of piercings when I was a teenager. Dude, the mid and late 90s were piercing central, dude. I had the eyebrow pierced, I had the septum pierced, I had my tongue pierced, I had my labret pierced, I had both my ears gauged, I had 2 piercings in each ear. Yeah. I had a lot of piercings. Down below? Hell no. That'd be like putting a silk purse on a sow, dude. I don't want to draw any more attention to that region than needs to be there. The jewelry I wore through it would probably be bigger. Testicle gauges? No, thank you. No thanks, bro. I'll pass. Your friend once pierced his ear with a stapler at school. Is that friend now dead? Sounds like the kid that when you're in school with them that gets voted like least likely to survive till college aged. Don't tell people that, Ashley. Come on. I'm trying to keep expectations low. You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep expectations low. So that the next person that sees my wiener is expecting it to be incredibly small. And then, you know, when it's average, they go, oh, bonus. Keep that one under your hat, man. No, I got no hammer. Trust me. There's no hammer involved, but whatever. Good idea. I know. I'm smart, right? I'm smart. I think that's what Howard Stern does too, honestly. Ta-da! It's average. Bum bum ba-da. I think that's what I'm gonna do the next time. You know, down the road a piece. The next time it's, you know, it's time to reveal the wang to someone. I'm gonna sing that song. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Bum bum ba dun 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 dun. Let's see what's behind door number 2. Zip. It's an average wiener by Parky and Son. Yeah, what a turn on. I know. I'm a smooth operator, yo. Can't you tell? Sounds like a magician who pulls a dead rabbit out of the hat. It's still a trick, but you're just kind of saddened by it. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You got a Zuku laughing sickness, homie. Pray for me. All right, one ban is one prayer, bro. There you go. Consider yourself prayed for. Made some carne asada tacos. Would you like one? I don't like carne asada. Wait, no. Carne asada. Is carne asada pork? Or is carne asada like steak? I think it's steak, isn't it? Yes. Yes. Then I do want one. I want one right now, yes. Gross either way? What? You don't like Mexican food, dog? How have you survived? Yeah, the carnitas. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I'm not a big pork guy, no. I'll eat some bacon, but that's about it. Racist alert, I know. What up? What up? What it do? I don't eat meat, so I guess I'm biased. Oh, well, yeah. What about like avocado tacos or some shit? Would you eat that shit? Because I'd eat that shit too. You know, Mexican food is pretty decent without meat. I'm a patron, get no attention, good money sink. But nah, when's the movie? What? What? I don't even remember what DP video the What It Do came from. It was a Joshua Feuerstein video, and he was at the grocery store, and he was like, hey everybody, Joshua Feuerstein here, and I just want to tell you, I bumped into somebody here at the grocery store, and they have some testimony that I want you to hear. And then he like pans the camera over to that dude, and that dude is just like, what it do, what it do. That's where it came from. I remember it like it was yesterday, bro. That shit almost killed me. I was remote that day too. I was in Texas, so I was over Skype, and I couldn't shut up. I couldn't stop laughing. What it do? What it do? That guy. Oh man. Can you invite Josh to the meetup? Who's Josh? The fuck is Josh, bro? Have you seen new Spider-Man movie? No. Dude, the avocados grown in Costa Rica. Yeah, most avocados are grown down in Central and South America, right? They don't really do very well in most of the climates north of the equator. You heard me? What it do? Oh, that's his name, Josh? Yeah, he can come if he wants. He's got an open invite to my house anytime he wants. What it do? What it do? What it do? Oh, you mean Josh Feuerstein? Oh, no. I don't want him anywhere near a meetup, man. He'd be a buzzkill. I heard avocados got their name because it was the local word for testicle. I don't know if that's true or a myth, but I like it. Cool. And somebody sent me some clip of Feuerstein the other day who was like looking at a movie. You know how they put those like cardboard movie displays up for big movies that are coming? I think it's like Despicable Me 8 or some shit. And there's one little character down in the bottom corner of that display that has like a flip-flop on that has a rainbow on it. And he's like, look at this. The gay agenda. It's like, I thought the rainbow was a promise from your God to never flood the world again. What if it's that? How do you know it's the gay agenda? How do you tell the difference? Oh, the gay agenda won a long time ago. Like a long time ago. Like the gay agenda really like got its big win in like the 80s and stuff. When just like acceptance started to skyrocket and people started to kind of shed the old thought process, because that's when it really started to get better for gay. I'm not saying that they're all the way where they need to be yet, because I don't think they are, but no, the gay agenda's here to stay. It's over for you straighties. But me personally, being an LBGTQIO plus person, don't hurt me. When am I gonna get that big old kiss from you? I don't know, man. I don't just kiss anybody, dog. Like, you gotta be attractive to get a kiss from me. You gotta be like a pimp monk at least. You know, these lips, they've only touched the lips of attractive people. I've never kissed somebody that's not attractive, dude. I'm sorry. Pimp is fucking luscious, though. What are you talking about, Sarah? I also kissed Tommy from the Bronx too. A long and sensuous and tender kiss. Few people saw that happen live there at the meetup in Columbus. Now, Pimp was a decent kisser, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna front. Like, I put on a show up in front of the people, but I kind of wanted to just let it keep going and see like how far we got. You know what I mean? Don't tell Pimp Monk that. He'll never talk to me again. But I was ready. I was a little weirded out by it at first, but as soon as I melted into that embrace, it's like the whole audience was gone. You know, it was just me and him, slow dancing on the stage. Oh, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful day. It's not fair that Pimp Monk gets to kiss you. I'm way more attractive. I don't think so, dog. If you were, you would be Pimp Monk. Slow dancing on the stage, dude. For that brief moment when our lips touched, dude, it was only me and Pimp Monk in the whole world. I know he felt the same, too. He's just too straight to admit it. You love how Pimp Monk hates my impression of him. Whatever. I don't necessarily want to rile Pimp Monk up, but I do love my Pimp Monk impression, so it's gonna keep happening when it's useful. I really didn't come up with the full-blown Pimp Monk impression until he came down to visit in Seattle, and he stayed with me and Ashley in our apartment there for a couple days, or for a day. It might have been just one night he slept there, I think. But that's when it became a true, honest-to-goodness impression. Because I got to hear my favorite thing that he's ever said, which is the shortening of "I'm going to go smoke a cigarette" to "mocha cigarette." That's where I first heard it. I first heard "mocha cigarette" there, and I never looked back, Immediately, I knew that I had a good impression at that point. Remember the hypothesis where I did it the first time on the camera? Yeah. Mocha cigarette. Paul on himself. Me, myself, etc. Man, YouTube user, why are you always so feisty with me? What have I done to you? I haven't even banned you. I haven't even asked my specters to ban you. I don't want you banned, man. I want you to be a bro. I'm sorry that I made fun of you for being from Serbia or whatever, bro. I'm sorry. It was 2 streams ago. You got to let it go. Everybody that's been in here has been... Like, I remember Sarah one time, I gave her shit for like 3 hours because I thought she was a catfish. Because no women actually exist on the internet, you know what I mean? So I was like, everybody in here's gotten it. Coolman's caught the fucking rage. Everybody. You gotta roll with the punches here, man. If you didn't get banned, it means I like you. For some reason, I like your stupid Eastern European ass. So stick around and be cool. I mean, she might still be a catfish. I don't know. I've never met Sarah. I have, but I've never been banned yet. Yeah. That legit made you sad. I'm sorry. I'm just a paranoid fuck, dude. I don't know. I assume that all of you are the opposite gender of what you're trying to portray. But that's just the life of a paranoiac. Yeah, see, Sarah didn't let it get her down. She's still here. She's one of the regulars, dude. Ooh, Jawan? Oh, do you see that, Sarah? Damn, we might have a love connection in the chat. He said you were beautiful, Sarah. I can't tell. I can't see your picture well enough. So I will make no comment, but I don't want to step on Jawan's toes. I didn't know y'all had a thing, On my first comment on a stream, you threatened to ban me. Of course. That's the welcome. You were going to pretend you didn't. I can't let that happen, dude. I can't let that happen. Imagine telling your child you met her mother in some neckbeard's chat. There are worse ways to meet somebody, right? Aw, it's okay, Jawan. There will be another. Plenty of fish in the sea, Jawan. Plenty of fish. You lost your shot with Jessica? Oh, I know her from around here too. You try to chat her up and you messed it up, or what? Tell me the story, dude. Because I remember her. At least I remember her name, Jessica. She's been around a while. If I met the love of my life in some place like this, I'd tell people we met at band camp or something. Hell no, dude. I'd tell people straight up. I was like, yeah, I was watching some fat neckbeard talk about nothing for 2 hours straight, and there was this hot chick in there, and I chatted her up, and that's your mom. That's how we met. Who's the biggest celebrity you brushed paths with? I'll just list them, because it's not a long list, but I was around LA enough that I brushed shoulders with some celebrities. So here's the number of celebrities that I've been in the same room with. How's that? Not at a concert. An actual brush into. Anna Nicole Smith. What's his fucking name? Leonardo DiCaprio and Tobey Maguire. I was in the same pizza shop that they were in at the same time and didn't even know it. I bumped into... Oh, fuck, what's his name? The guy that played Ferris Bueller in New York. He was doing How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. Me and my dad went and saw it, and we were walking outside the theater afterwards and saw him leaving and waved at him. And he was like, eh. And there's one more. Nick Cage. Nick Cage at Disneyland. Nick Cage was walking in Disneyland flanked by security guards, and I walked right by him and his son. That's it. That's as close as I've come to celebrity. That's all my brushes. Yeah, I didn't see Leo, so you know what I mean. That story is just stupid. That's so indicative of me. That story. I probably told it here before, but in brief, we went to this little pizza shop right down the street from the Whiskey A Go Go in Hollywood, and it was the day before the guys were going to do a show. We were all drunk. We went to this pizza shop, ordered another couple pitchers of beer. We're eating pizza, and our waitress is coming back, and I'm drunk, and I probably thought she was cute or something, so I was probably macking it up a little bit. And I was like, so you ever get any, like, celebrities in here or anything? And she just started laughing. She was like, are you serious? I was like, what? I'm just asking. She's like, you were sitting, like, did you see who was sitting right next to you until, like, 5 minutes ago? Right at this table. It was a table, like, 5 feet from us. She was like, Leonardo DiCaprio and Tobey Maguire were right there. They come here every Tuesday or whatever it was. They're here every time. I sound like JF's girlfriend. She didn't lie to me. She was laughing her ass off. The cook was laughing too. It's one of those places where like the pass window is right there. I'm a celebrity, so you brush one every day. I'm not a celebrity, bro. I ran into Pat Sajak, Wheel of Fortune at Mardi Gras in New Orleans in 2000. Really short guy. Cool. I'd trade all of mine for Pat Sajak. Find another favorite, dude. Don't call me a celebrity, dude. That's an insult. I'm not. If I was a celebrity, I would be rich. Celebrities are rich. I'm not rich. I live in an apartment, bro. I drive a 2011 Ford Fiesta. Okay? That's not a celebrity. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry to bust your dreams up. You're a celebrity to me. Okay, well fine. I can be a personal celebrity to you. I used to work at the Westin in Columbus, so I've met everyone from LeBron to Lady Gaga. Oh, I forgot about one brush that I had. There's two. I forgot about two. Both of them have to do with Starbucks. So while I was working in Starbucks in Arizona, I served Shaq and gave him a refund for a stale croissant. And when I was working in Fresno, Julia Roberts was shooting Aaron Brockovich there. Somewhere, they were shooting locationally somewhere near Fresno, and she came in, and I made her coffee too. So there you go, 2 more. That's clout right there. Yeah, dude, I'm dripping in celebrity brush-ins. What are you talking about, man? Do you get recognized in public? No. I'm a Z-list celebrity. Cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. Do you sell Shaq foot powder spray? I worked at a Starbucks, dude. They don't sell foot powder. Ashley served Britney Spears' sister. Didn't you tell me the other day that you served a congressperson too? Yeah. I'm telling you, dude, Starbucks, like rich people and famous people hella go to Starbucks no matter what city they're in, and they're in every city all the time. Saw Robert Downey Jr. getting bent over a table and spit roasted at McDonald's. Humble guy. Wow. Sounds very down to earth. Leonard Nimoy. Thank you. Jesus. Yeah, I actually got to talk to Spock, so that's cool. One celebrity who's passed you'd love to have met. There's a bunch, dude. Jimi Hendrix, Kurt Cobain. Fuck, dude. The list goes on. A lot of musicians. P.S. Hoffman, Ed Wood, George Carlin, Bill Hicks, Andy Kaufman. Yeah. Just keep listening at all, dude. There's a lot of dead guys that I would chill and have a beer with, for sure. Jimmy Seville. I know who that is, dude. I know who that is. You're not gonna meme on me. You met Bill Murray? Cool. Neat. I like that. Coolest celebs you met was Kevin Smith. That's cool. I'd like to meet Kevin Smith. He's still alive, though. He's still alive and kicking. I wonder if they'd trade Oblivion for another chance at beer and a talk. Probably not. I wouldn't drag any of them back out of Oblivion, honestly, because I'm pretty sure that most of those guys that I mentioned wouldn't appreciate it at all. I'm gonna go get some ice and some water and whatnot. Hello, Dinar. I want you out of my bed. Talk too much, and you ain't got shit to say. I want you out of my head. Paul's gonna say, Paul's gone. Everyone say nice. Wait till I'm here to say nice things about me. I wasn't gone long. I told you I'm just going to get water. Where's Dinor? He's here. He's running around. I just heard him drop his bone. Paul needs his Wawa. I do, dude. Is it weird? So, Ashley can back me up on this. I almost never just drink water. And for the last close to a month now, I've really been trying to drink nothing but water. And I feel like as a result of that, I'm way more thirsty. Does that make sense? Like, I'm way more thirsty than I was before when I was just drinking soda and Kool-Aid and shit like that, you know? Like, I really, like, all day as I'm going around, sitting next to me, and when I do DFF or whatever the fuck we're doing that day, 100%, like, my body is like, more water, more water. When I run out, I'm just, like, immediately back in there. I feel like I never really get unthirsty anymore. Have you ever drank ayahuasca? No, but I really want to. I want to do a traditional ayahuasca experience with a medicine man and all that shit someday. It's really the only way I want to do DMT. Because that's what ayahuasca is. It's basically just a traditional way of extracting DMT from that plant. Whatever the plant is named. Ayahuasca, probably. Paul has the diabetes. Unusual thirst is a symptom of the disease. I wouldn't say it's unusual thirst. I would just say that I notice I'm drinking a lot more liquid now that I'm only drinking water. But whatever. Diabetes. Diabetes. Lost over 100 pounds going vegan. Yeah, that makes sense. That's about what I need to lose, honestly. You're trying to drink less sugar? That's good. That's good. We were pretty bad over here, man. We were soda drinkers and Kool-Aid drinkers all fucking day, always getting sweet teas everywhere we went. Yeah. No, that's good. That'll help. You probably have more energy and shit. I know I do. It's been easier for me to get up and around. I've also been doing some yoga in the mornings. Not a lot, but I do like 10 to 15 minutes of like really low impact poses. Work up a little bit of a sweat. I'm a little sore, but oh yeah, well, your work, you're going to be fucking swimming in the sugar for sure. No thanks, Anthony. Keep those to yourself. Downward dog. Yeah, me and the downward dog. That's a hot sight right there. I've not I've not lost the impressive weight as most of these guys, but over the last 12 months, I've come down by 35 pounds and now qualify for the Royal Air Force. That's cool, dude. Yeah. I would say that I probably need to lose about 90 pounds to be at my goal weight from where I'm at now. My root chakra, huh? Isn't that the wiener chakra? I'm pretty sure it is. Have fun bombing Iran. I'm not bombing it. I'm just paying for the bombs with my taxes. Paul is big, Paul is small, Paul is shaped like a ball. Oh, what a nice little thing you've said to me. I need to drop 50 to get to 200. 6'3" dude over here. Yeah. Yes, indeed. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end this because I've already done one of these today and it's been an hour already and it's hot out here and I'm sweaty and gross. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.